What's up, everyone? Back for another episode of Freedom Hacks, and we are at episode number 6. And I am coming to you live from my computer this time, so we will see how it works. It's been a great day. I hope it's been a great day for you. I just got wrapped up actually doing my weekly podcast episode this week, really focusing on what I call the success formula. And if you guys haven't checked out any of my podcast episodes, scroll down on this page or join my free Facebook group and you'll get access to those episodes straight away. But what I want to talk to you about today was the second point or second foundation in what I call my success formula. And that foundation or that main key element is authenticity. And what I mean by authenticity is stepping into your own authentic self by being unapologetically you, without worrying about what anybody else thinks or without trying to shape or polish that end look, to be something that you aren't. And what you got to realize is that in this day and age, when there's so much free information and there's so many people and different courses and things that we can do, so many people we can choose to work with, so many different mentors, so many different agencies, so many different programs and products that we can purchase and, learn the information from. That information alone and your expertise isn't enough anymore. And if you truly want to create more success and you truly want to attract more of your ideal clients, it's going to come down to more than just trying to look like the expert. It's going to come down to your level of authenticity and how well you come across as being you, right? In every platform, like the person that you're going to meet on the live video, the person who talks in the sales video, is that the same person that if I bumped into you in a coffee shop, I would think, yeah, do you know what? That person is exactly how they represent themselves. Like that person is real. And it blows my mind how often we think we need to be somebody else to be successful. And the first thing I want to give you guys is a gift, right? You don't need to be anybody else but you. And your ideal clients are looking to connect with the real you. And when they feel like they do have somebody real to connect with, that's where you're going to have the greatest level of success. And that's why I called this the foundation of success, because when you're able to be really clear on who you are and you're able to come across as your authentic self with a level of integrity around who you are, but also what it is that you do, what it is that you're great at, and coming from a place of I've been there too, right? I traveled the journey. I understand the road that you're on, and I understand all the obstacles that you're going to be faced with, all the different things that are going to be coming up. And I have an authentic connection to the pain that you're in or what you need to do, right? The action steps you need to take to get out of pain and into pleasure, or to be able to start, achieving more success in your life. And if you cannot tap into that level of authenticity, right? My first piece of advice to you would be to work out who you really want to be, right? Like, who is it that you are, right? And if you're not clear who you are because your version of yourself is distorted from old beliefs, right? Like the person that you think you are today is connected to who you used to be, versus the person that you are today is in line with who you want to be, right? Where you want to go, who you want to help, how you want to serve other people. Right? When you can shift that focus from where you were to where you want to be, and you have a level of authenticity around that, like I practice what I preach, that I wouldn't tell somebody to do something that I wouldn't be willing to do myself, that I don't understand all the elements of the decision they need to make or the action they need to take, right? When I have that level of authenticity, it's so much easier for people to be able to connect with me, right? And one of the biggest ways that I've found to do that successfully is to be real by sharing your battle scars. Share the things that haven't worked for you as much as the things that have worked for you, because Nobody's gone through their entire journey without failing multiple times, right? You look at any success story. Those are the guys that failed multiple times along the way before they ended up with the shiny success that everybody looks at and often envies, right? Like, I wish I could achieve that. They don't see all the shit that these people went through to end up there, right? And you've got to understand that that's why when they are there, most of those guys have that level of authenticity. They are that attractive character that we instantly connect and relate to. I'm like, man, that person, they still seem real, right? Because they earned their stripes. They went through every step that it takes as an entrepreneur to bring your vision to life. And they have a level of authenticity that when they're sharing that story with you, you believe it, you feel it's real, you connect with the pain that they were in because you might be in it now or you've been in it before. And you feel like you can go to battle with that person because you feel like they have your back, they support you, they understand where you're coming from. So when I look at success and when I broke everything down in my 3-step formula today in that podcast episode, authenticity is such a key pillar in the middle of that formula, because without it, in this day and age, people are going to choose to work with somebody else, to buy from somebody else, to hire somebody else, because they want that realness, right? Everything else is available for free nowadays, but real isn't, right? Truly caring, coming from a place of service and having a level of authenticity around truly wanting to help people achieve more in their lives, right? Like, when you can come from that point of view, from the inside out, that's where you're going to be able to attract more of your clients. That's where you're going to have the level of success. And you know the crazy shit? That's easy, right? You're not trying to do 10-step funnels and worrying about all the strategies at that point. That's the stuff that's easy, because all you're doing is being you, right? And you're sharing all aspects of you with the world, and they either like it or they don't. They're either going to connect with it or they're not, right? But the ideal clients, the ones who will understand your journey, who need your help the most, they will be the ones who will connect with it, right? And I've lived this multiple times when I lost everything, right? And I've lost everything more than once, right? But the second time, when I had a high 7-figure business, 6 months later, I pretty much lost everything within a week. I claimed bankruptcy. I lost my kids. I never knew when I was going to see my kids again, right? I had no money left, none, gone. All the savings we had, gone, right? And I had to start again. But by doing that, I was able to really take a good look at who I wanted to be, who was the authentic version of me. And I had an email list of shit back then. I think it was less than 2,000 people, right? An email list through software product I'd been selling, right? I had no business, no cash flow coming in. And all I started to do was share my story, share the success journey that I had had within my businesses with people, the things I'd learned, the systems I'd put in place, the failures I made and what I took from that and what it helped me implement. And before that, I had over a 7-figure business online, right? I'd always had offline businesses. Now I had over a 7-figure business online. I sold over 2,000 products of a program, a $297 program. I sold 2,000 units of that without ever marketing, without ever spending a dime on paid traffic. And it all came back to this, being able to connect my message, my solution to my ideal clients in an authentic way, because they knew that I'd gone through the journey. And I know that wherever you are right now, there's something that you've been through. There's a solution that you are able to provide somebody to get them out of pain and into pleasure. All right. And how are you doing that in an authentic way on a consistent basis? And if you're not, that's the biggest takeaway from today's Freedom Hack. All right. Because when you can do that, you free yourself from all the other bullshit, because you're free to be you. You're free to be your authentic self without any made up stories or ideals that you think you have to be. You just need to be you in every shape, way, form, makeup, no makeup, whatever it might be for you. So I hope you take that from today's episode. As always, comment below, give it a like, and share it with anybody that you think would benefit from it. And each and every single one of you guys, I am sure, is getting clearer on your authentic self. And I hope that you can empower yourselves to really step into that and own it. And you know what I mean? Like, show the people that are waiting to connect with you just how amazing you are and how amazing they're going to be with your help. I look forward to connecting with you guys tomorrow. Bye.